Morozova Anya lives in an orphanage and does not get along well with her roommates. Unlike them, she does not like noisy parties and provocative outfits. For her diligent studies, Anya, a graduating student, is awarded a gold medal. This is the first gold medal in the orphanage in the past 10 years. Being modest, Anya feels awkward when listening to praise from the headmistress. Later, her classmate and namesake, Dima Morozov, approaches her and reminds her of her promise to be together after graduation. Dima is even ready to marry Anya, but she refuses and goes to her room. Soon already an adult, the girl prepares to leave the orphanage forever. The headmistress wishes her good luck in her adult life. 5 years pass. Anya is studying in graduate school and giving lectures on Byron. She has a secret affair with Professor Andrei Lucius, who is married. Anya is tired of sharing her lover with another woman, but he obviously does not plan to divorce. Anya is a strict teacher who never makes concessions to any student, regardless of the situation. Seeing Andrei with his wife Marina through the window, the girl feels unbearable jealousy and unable to resist, calls his wife and tells her that she looks very silly in her red boots. During their next meeting, Anya asks Andrei when they will get married. He reminds her that he has a child. The girl retorts, saying that the child will grow up sooner or later. Andrei in turn vaguely promises to marry her someday. At present, Anya still lives in a dormitory. Suddenly there is a knock at the door. Anya does not expect to see her friend from the orphanage Dima Morozov on the threshold. Despite everything, she is glad to see him. In fact, Dima is here on business. He wants to temporarily leave some of his belongings with Anya for safekeeping. When asked what these things are, Dima replies that they are jewelry for his girlfriend. Deep down Anya senses something is wrong, but she still agrees to help her friend, after which he leaves. Later, calmly working with headphones on, Anya does not see Dima running away from the police near the dormitory building. When the girl leaves her apartment and is blocked by 2 police officers, she is puzzled. This is how Anya becomes a defendant in a case involving substances. She repeats over and over that they are not hers and that Dima Morozov framed her, but the investigators have a different opinion. They are sure that Anya had a share for storing them, and besides, her fingerprints are on the package. The girl is arrested, allowed to take essential belongings. When the landlady, an elderly woman, hears what Anya is suspected of, her anger knows no bounds. Taking advantage of the moment, the girl escapes through the window and immediately meets Andrei. He already knows everything. The police have already come to the university, and does not understand how Anya could have gotten involved in such a thing. The girl explains that she is not guilty, she was framed by an old acquaintance. Andrei advises Anya to surrender to the police as soon as possible, but she knows it will only get worse, given her attempted escape. Andrei hands the girl some money for the time being, and promises to call, after which he hurriedly leaves. Anya realizes that her beloved has abandoned her. He doesn't want any problems. Now Anya has nowhere to go. In despair, she calls Andrei again, but there is no answer. The girl has no idea what to do now and is forced to hide in abandoned buildings, avoiding the police. When Anya passes by a thrift store, an unexpected solution comes to her. This is how Anya changes her appearance to look like a teenage street child. Leaving her belongings in a locker at the station, she approaches a female escort and begins to demand money from her. A conflict breaks out between them, escalating into a fight, and the police separate them. The woman escapes, and Anya is detained by officers. The girl lies, saying she never knew her father, and her mother kicked her out of the house a year ago and moved to Moscow to live with a new boyfriend. The police place Anya in a shelter. First, the girl is examined by a doctor. She pretends to be 15 years old and introduces herself as Anya Andreeva. She knows very well what life in an orphanage is like, but she is used to it. Anya immediately witnesses bullying of a much younger girl. Those who are older do not listen to the caregivers and behave arrogantly. When the caregiver leaves the common room, Anya meets her roommates, Vera and Margot. The youngest is named Kristina. Anya doesn't talk much, making it clear that she will not allow herself to be offended. One way or another, life here is better than on the street, where the police can be lurking around any corner. Other kids also bully Kristina. Anya realizes she cannot just stand by and watch, and stands up for the poor girl, as a result becoming a target of bullying herself. Deciding that the troublemakers are Anya and 13-year-old Kristina, the caregiver punishes them by moving them into a separate room. Like Anya, Kristina has no mother, but she does have a grandmother who lives in Kazakhstan. The girl is determined to run away from the orphanage and hitchhike to her grandmother. To Anya, this sounds like nothing more than silly childish fantasies. It's unlikely that anyone is waiting for Kristina, just like for all of them here. The next morning the head calls for Anya. Afraid that the police have found her, she prepares to escape and asks Kristina to show her the way out. The girl agrees, but only for 100 rubles. Anya escapes and first collects her belongings from the locker at the train station. In the evening, sitting in a cafe, she notices Kristina outside. The girl had clearly been following her. Anya shoos her away, but she still doesn't leave and sits down at the next table. They sit there until morning. Anya would prefer their paths to part right here and now, when suddenly Kristina announces that she will go to Kazakhstan. Anya explains to the girl that if her grandmother wanted to take her in, she would have done so long ago. As if unwilling to believe this, Kristina asks Anya for help and continues to follow her, while Anya tries to shake off the persistent girl. Kristina even invites Anya to go with her to Kazakhstan, saying that her grandmother is very kind. Barely restraining her irritation, Anya asks the girl to wait on a bench in the park and heads straight to Andrei's home. The door is opened by his wife, Marina. Completely flustered, Andrei lies that this is the daughter of a colleague to whom he owes money for an article. Marina politely invites Anya to join them for breakfast. Andrei nervously says that Anya might be late for school, but the girl resolutely walks in. Panicking more and more, the man asks his wife to bring 3,000 rubles. When they are alone, Andrei whispers to his former lover, scolding her for her recklessness. Despite everything, she still believes that their love is real and hopes for his help. But Andrei does not want her to show up here again. When Marina returns to the table, Andrei hands Anya 3,000 rubles and hints that it's time for her to go. Feeling betrayed and used, the girl scratches Andrei's car with her keys in the parking lot next to the building. In the end, she returns to the park, where Kristina is still waiting for her on the bench. The girl looks tearful and exhausted. Since Anya has nowhere else to go, she agrees to accompany Kristina to Kazakhstan. The girl says how well they will live with her grandmother, though Anya clearly does not believe these stories. The girls hitchhike on the road, and soon one of the cars picks them up. They are heading toward the Moscow region, from where they plan to travel on to Kazakhstan. The driver warns them that hitchhiking is very dangerous. But the girls have nothing left to lose. Arriving at the first of their planned stops, they look for a new ride. Seeing a police car, Anya hurries to hide. Several hours pass, but their search is unsuccessful. Rain begins, the weather finally turns bad. A market vendor wonders how Kristina's parents could let her go alone to Kazakhstan. The girl replies that she has no parents. Hearing this, the man says that he has a brother who is heading to Kazakhstan tomorrow and offers to take Kristina with him. The naive girl happily agrees and asks the man to take Anya with them too. He urges her to hurry, promising that they will definitely come back for Anya. At this time, Anya was distracted, trying to arrange a ride with some drivers. Seeing the vendor leading Kristina away, Anya quickly runs over and threatens the man that she will raise a loud commotion. The man is forced to back off. As he leaves, he insults the girls. Anya sternly tells Kristina to listen to her, otherwise they will never reach Kazakhstan. At night, the girls make a fire and take shelter from the rain under a bridge. Kristina tells Anya a touching story about how she once had wings, on which she wanted to fly to her grandmother. But the wings were cut off. Seeing a truck on the highway, the girls hitch a ride, and the driver takes them to the next village. They are very hungry, and Kristina suggests they resort to a trick. The girls enter a store. While Anya distracts the saleswoman, Kristina steals fruit, after which they run away. Their journey across Russia continues. The next stop is another village. Kristina says that when they arrive at her grandmother's, Anya will gain a family. Kristina even has a photo of her grandmother and mother. Anya calls Andrei again, who says that he is worried and that Dima has confessed she had nothing to do with it. Anya now has hope. After all, the police are no longer looking for her. Madly in love with Andrei, she believes that it was he who found her a lawyer. The man asks her to come back. Anya explains to Kristina that the grandmother is waiting only for her. And Anya also has someone waiting for her. But Kristina refuses to go without Anya. She still tries to put the girl on a train, but there are no free seats, although one female conductor agrees for money. At that moment, Anya realizes that Kristina has run away and rushes to look for her. The train leaves. Soon the girl returns with a pair of red boots Anya had so long dreamed of, because Marina had the same ones. True, these boots are rubber. But in any case, Anya is in no mood for this now, and she does not appreciate Kristina's warm gesture. It gets dark. The girls walk along an empty road. Kristina promises to obey Anya from now on. They have to spend the night in a cemetery. Kristina is very scared and starts crying. Anya wants the girl to overcome her fear and hides. Kristina begins desperately calling for her, sobbing aloud, which makes Anya come out of her hiding place. She hugs the girl and apologizes. They catch another ride on the highway. Their journey to nowhere continues, but Kristina sincerely believes that her loving grandmother is waiting for her. When they stop, Anya calls Andrei again and tells him she is very far away. Andrei is bewildered when he hears that Anya is accompanying some girl to Kazakhstan, and hitchhiking at that. He insists that Anya go to the nearest police station and turn the girl in. This is not her responsibility. but Anya feels she cannot abandon Kristina and begs him to come. When it becomes clear he will not, Anya hangs up. They break into a store where they spend the night. While Kristina sleeps, Anya steals a kilogram of candy the girl had so long dreamed of. When the saleswoman appears, Anya tries to give her all the money she has left, but the woman refuses and lets her take the candy. She is the first to show sympathy. Kristina is happy that someone loves her besides her grandmother. Anya says she loves no one, she simply can't. But Kristina believes Anya is not being honest with herself. When the girl repeats that she does not love her, it brings Kristina to tears. Anya tries to calm the girl, they have more serious problems right now. They go into a cafe. Kristina tells Anya that she is mean and ugly. The girl ignores her, earning more insults in return. Kristina drives her away, and Anya really leaves. Not expecting this, Kristina runs off and is about to get into a passing car. Anya calls on the girl to stop, but she gets in anyway. In despair, Anya also catches a ride, hoping it's not too late. Suddenly the radio reports an incident on the road, the driver and a girl have died. Ambulances and police are already there. Seeing the overturned car on the road, Anya asks the driver to stop, but he says it's a bad idea. Anya bursts into tears. Morning comes, frost covering the grass and trees. Suddenly seeing Kristina walking along the roadside, Anya tells the driver to stop. They embrace in tears. For Anya, the most important thing is that Kristina is alive and unharmed, nothing else matters. They continue on foot and then wait at a bus stop. Kristina repeats how much she wants to see her grandmother. Hearing the sound of an engine, Anya steps toward the road, but the driver, apparently drunk, crashes into the bus stop and drives on. In tears, Anya begs Kristina to wake up and desperately calls for help, but there is no one around. At that moment Anya realizes she is capable of love, but unfortunately this realization comes too late. Seeing no other choice, Anya carries the unconscious Kristina in her arms and reaches the nearest house, but it is abandoned. Then Anya herself digs a grave, buries Kristina and leaves the photograph on the cold ground. The girl walks away in the red boots and gets on a train. When she talks to Andrei again, he says how much he misses her, but she has no intention of returning. Anya heads for Kazakhstan, and out of exhaustion falls asleep in a stranger's compartment. The woman who has the ticket for the compartment takes pity on her and allows her to spend the night there. Anya suffers from a fever. In the morning the kind woman gives her hot tea. When Anya comes to her senses, she cannot calm down. Kristina's life ended so early and so unfairly. Soon Anya arrives in the town where Kristina's grandmother lives and goes to the address. There she actually sees the grandmother, who mistakes her for Kristina. When the elderly woman hugs her, Anya cannot bring herself to tell the truth. And so she stays in this house. Perhaps this is her chance to start a new life.